Hey everyone, welcome back. Today we're talking about what if the Navy's hero Garp was executed by pirates? A scenario that could shake the entire One Piece world. Before we start, hit that like button, subscribe, and let's jump right into it. So now the question remains, will the world government negotiate with him to turn Pirate Island into an independent kingdom? But if negotiations fail, the only benefit they will get is handing him over to the Cross Guild, led by Buggy. As you know, he has placed bounties on Navy officers, and Garp's bounty there is 3 crowns, each crown worth 1 billion berries, meaning Garp's bounty is the same as Luffy's bounty after the raid on Onigashima. So tie your shoes and try to get this clip to 10,000 likes, I know you can. And if you haven't subscribed yet, make sure to subscribe, and let's meet after the intro. Since Buggy will pay 3 billion berries to get Garp handed over to him, he will definitely want to do the same thing the Navy did with Goldes, make him an example for all the young generation. Buggy would want to make him an example for the Navy as well, to increase the prestige of the Cross Guild among the youth. The real question here, will this execution be carried out or not? Garp is currently tied to 3 sides. The first is the Navy, or the Sword Organization. The second is the Revolutionary Army. As you know, Dragon is his son, although we do not know if their relationship is good or bad. The third is the pirates, specifically his grandson, Monkey D. Luffy. So let's start with what the Navy will do. The first one to move will be the former fleet admiral, the Golden Buddha Sengoku, with him Tsuru. And if you ask about Akainu, he will not move this time, nor will the admirals, because they are not ready to face the world's strongest swordsman, Dracula Mihawk. Focus well here, because Mihawk has a great role in the 4th side, especially with Buggy. The important thing is that all of them will move, with his friend Helmeppo, the whale ship owner, and all those scoundrels who fled from Pirate Island and left Garp. From the revolutionary side, Dragon will arrive with his right-hand man Sabo, Ivankov, Karasu, the giant Morley, and the rest of the leaders, and he will bring his army. Do not underestimate them, even though many are young and without devil fruit powers. Dragon himself is a natural disaster. Remember in Logtown the glimpse of his power in the windstorm. With them is Sabo, who has the flame fruit, no doubt awakened, now with blue fire like Sanji's, and Morley, who can manipulate the ocean. Honestly, they are stronger than Kaido's top subordinates. The third side is Luffy. We don't know if he will help directly or not. I personally think he won't, because the same scenario as Ace will repeat, he won't be able to gather all his forces in time. So the one who will move is Luffy himself, with the power of Nika, his right-hand man Roronoa Zoro, King of Hell, Sanji, with awakened blue fire and Lunarian flames, Jinbe, with improved armament after fighting Who's Who, Robin, with her demonic transformation, Cyborg Frankie, upgraded by Vegapunk, and Tony Chopper, who I believe has a new form. I'll share my theory later. Now, will these 3 sides ally? Pirates and revolutionaries, likely yes. The Navy, if led by Akainu, impossible. But here, we are talking about the sword unit, including Kobe, who is connected to Luffy, and Sengoku, who no longer cares for political orders, only about saving his best friend Garp. So yes, the 3 sides will likely ally. Some may wonder about Buggy's side. Remember in Marineford, the Navy used the Shichibukai to fight Whitebird. The same thing could repeat here. Blackbeard will also be there, on the pirate side. That means the revolutionaries, pirates, and Sword will be facing Mihawk, Crocodile, Buggy, and the 3 former prisoners who are now a strong force. And of course, Blackbeard's crew, Teach with the darkness and quake fruits, Shiryu of the rain with invisibility, former Admiral Akiji, Katarina Devon, mythical Zoan shapeshifter, Van Augur, teleport fruit, and the rest. The big question, will Teach bring his whole crew that fought Garp, or just one ship? Share your opinion in the comments. If the answer is yes, then it is necessary to warn Luffy of this huge event even reaching Kazuki Momonosuke, the pink dragon in the sky. Now that I've given you both sides, you have no choice but to follow along and choose the character you think will face the other. For example, I predict Zoro versus Mihawk, and Sanji versus Shiryu, since both like to fight from hiding. Leave your predictions in the comments, I will use them in the next video, where I'll reveal whether Garp will be saved or executed. And before I forget, when Teach sees Luffy in Gear 5th, he'll just beg for mercy. Also, tell me if you want part 2, and if you haven't seen this related video yet, watch it here.